Greetings and salutations. This is not going to be so much of a wig review, but I will be bringing you a new wig in a new color, which I have on, which is Caliente in British milk tea that I got on clearance from you know where, Wig Studio one. Okay. Now, I am having so many problems right now. It's like one thing after the other. Remember, first I had the wrist surgery. Okay. Then she left a stitch in, which was supposed to dissolve, which didn't, so it got infected. Okay. But you know what? That's all been resolved, and it's all good. But of course, I had to go through hell and high water with the infection. Okay, so that derailed me for like 2 weeks. All right. Then just when I thought I was out of the woods, it's like Jaws, right? Now, I had cataract surgery in 2017 at Columbia Presbyterian by a very big surgeon. Excellent female, very good. All of a sudden, I developed a blurry eye in the right eye, like about 5 days ago. I didn't know what the hell it was. They couldn't give me an appointment with my OG, original gangster surgeon, of course, because unless your retina is detaching, they don't care. So I went to the local yokel ophthalmologist over here on Staten, Italy, and he said, oh, very common. You develop this thing, it's called an opacity on your intraocular lens, which they could just zap and it gets rid of the cloudiness. Not a big deal. Well, it never is. It's not their eye. So then once I had the diagnosis, and I'm going to teach you guys something about being a patient advocate for yourself from 23 years in hospital land, okay? So what I did was I said to like the follow-up surgeon on Staten Island, I said, you know what? I want a copy of the entire report with the ICD-10 diagnosis. That's ICD-10 diagnosis. And I'm going to sign a release so you can send it to the original gangster surgeon in the city. I said, meanwhile, I want a copy scanned and emailed to me as soon as you have it written up. Nobody does this, by the way. People just, they don't like really go into this because they have you like in a panic. We could do the procedure, let's book it, okay. So I got them a little nervous already. She was very nice at the office. She emailed me everything the next day, so I had the ICD-10 code and the whole breakdown of what was going on, like in medical speak, okay. So now I called back the original gangster at Columbia Presbyterian, where it takes you like an hour to get like a solo on the phone, but I called at 8 a.m., 0800, which I'm never up at that hour because I'm retired. Why would I be? I get them right on the horn, and boy, do I let them have it. I said, listen up. This thing that I have right now is ICD-10 code, blah, 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 and this is related to the original surgery, even though it's very rare and it's been like 4 years since it was done. So once they heard, oh, it's related to the original surgery, which happened on their watch, now they give me an appointment. I think it was for, I don't know, July 26th. I said, no, that will not do. I need to get in ASAP. This is like urgent. All right. They give me an appointment for this coming Monday. And I said, I want to get a phone call from the doctor or her fellow or some resident who works with her. Someone's got to call me up over here because I don't know if you guys want the report faxed over or scanned and emailed so she can look at it. Because they put me through a battery of tests on Staten Island. So like, what do I got to go through that again with the eyes dilated and all these cameras, lights and sirens? What do I need to redo all that? So they said, okay. The fellow calls me back, Dr. I forgot his name, Kristen. So he says, no, it's all right. Just bring it with you. We'll see you Monday at 08:45. So that means I got to take the express bus because I don't want to drive in because God knows what they'll do to my eyes. How am I going to drive home? So I'll take the express bus into Manhattan, which means now I got to get on the 7 o'clock a.m., one of those buses. Had to go on the bus schedule. Had to make sure that I got like the Visa card working because now they do an Omni system. You don't need a Metro card anymore in the city. It's like a whole shebang. Okay, great. Then I got to call up my girlfriend. She lives in the city in case I got to crash over by her house. It's like a whole rigmarole. Okay, but with that said, I still bring you a review. With all of that. Now look, I just took this out of the box because I didn't even feel good. I'm just, you know, annoyed with the whole situation. All right, this color, British milk tea, I have mixed feelings about, because here's the deal on this. It kind of sort of reminds me of toasted pecan, which was GL 1823 from the Gabor line, okay? It's a little bit lighter than the toasted pecan, because I sold all my toasted pecan, because if I had the toasted pecan, don't you think I'd show you? But I got, you know, I sold it. What I like about this that I didn't have on the toasted pecan is, and this is a good thing, these lighter colors. Not to worry, I'm taking outdoor footage that I'll intersperse with this video, so you'll see, because this is obviously indoor lighting, so it's like men's and men's. But I just want you to see, it has some lighter pieces, so there's hope for this. Some hope. I really was prepared to sell this, but I wanted to bring you the color. Meanwhile, let me add that if you think this Caliente resembles my other Caliente, you're very much mistaken, because it looks like totally not anything like the other one. This one has more hair, which is excellent, because the other one really didn't have that much hair. So this is very good. It's better because it's got more density. So I'm very happy with the Caliente that I got on clearance. Now, of course, I'll hit you with a negative, because that's my specialty. I don't have my swivel chair because I have no strength today, but I will show you that this is a little bit shorter, in my humble opinion, than my other Caliente. So that was one negative. It's a little shorter. Watch this. Take a look. I'll have plenty of photos, so, but just to show you. This is definitely shorter in the back. Look where it ends. It ends over here. The length is about the same over here, but another thing that men's about is that it's not as curly, but I could fix that. This is like one of the best lace fronts that I ever had on the Belle Tress. Look at this. Take a look. That's one of the reasons I'm going to keep this wig. Let's take a look at the other Caliente, which I washed and wore to death already because I really love it for summer. It weighs like nothing. It doesn't look that great anymore because I've been just wearing it to no ends. And this is in coconut silver blondes, which I just love to no ends. I put all my wig combs in here. Okay, I know this seems so light now after I took off the other one, right? I love this Caliente. I just love it. Now this one, you would think it was a different wig, honestly. This one is longer but thinner. Also excellent lace front, so no problem there. Oh, did I add that both of these colors are unrooted? There's no root. As I said, this color is not for everyone. It's really tricky, this color. You gotta really like platinum. If you don't like platinum, do not get this color because you will just hate it like to death. You'll just hate it. Okay, now let's look at the length. If I could line this up right. You know, hang on. Oh, here's my wig stands. Okay. This looks so dark in comparison. But do I want to wear the same color wigs all the time? Like exactly? What if I want to commit like a crime? I'm watching so much crime. You have to watch Heist on Netflix. It's de rigueur. It is fantastic. It almost took my mind off my medical problem with my eye. It was so good. Heist on Netflix. Not Money Heist. That's the different one. This is Heist. It just came out yesterday. It talks about the Lufthansa. Talk. The Lufthansa robbery at the airport and some other big crimes, capers. I hate when people get caught, like especially if nobody gets hurt. I want them to get away with it. As long if no one's injured or anything, then I want to see them get away with it. And they almost did. There's always a snitch. Because once they offer a reward, there's always some Medigan that has to, you know, say something. Alrighty. So let us take a look at this stark difference. It's just ridiculous. Look at this. It's like, you know, apples and oranges. Okay, now you can see a little. Now, look at this. Let me point this out to you. All right, here's the back. I'm not going to measure it because I don't have the patience for such a thing. All right, let's look at the back. All right. I swear this one is longer. Let me see, maybe a half an inch. It's about the same on the sides. I always wonder why people return these wigs. Like, I'd love to talk to them and say, look, you know, you could tell me what was wrong with it for you. Like, what about it didn't work for you? I think I returned one wig in my life because it was really bad. But I really, you know, I can't return. I just can't do it. I'd rather sell it. I'll just sell it. Okay, do you see, even though I wash this wig, it's still got a better curl pattern going on here than the other one. Now I could fix up the other one, but I don't want to because I want you guys to see it in the reviews that I'm going to do so that you can see, look, you see how choppy that is? And look at how this is like a real beachy, smeechy wave here. See? This is like a very nice beachy wave. There's so many variations on the same wig. It just is so annoying. But I'm very happy with the density on this one. I would just love to have I would love to be a fly on the wall when the person who opens up this Caliente in Coconut Silver Blonde by Belle Tress, heat friendly, yada yada yada, and said, oh no, this is not for me, I gotta return this. Like, oh no, oh my god, oh look at this. You know what's so funny? I saw this on someone, and it looked very nice on them, don't get me wrong. But they have a very olive complexion, like the opposite of me. This British milk tea looked so light on them. I was like, holy guacamole, like what's it gonna look like when I get it? And on me, it looks so dark. So that's my story, my friends. I know this review was men's and men's, but you know, sometimes you just don't feel like totally up to par. And then on top of that, I didn't get the paint job yet on this whole billiard room, which is going to be green, a beautiful green it's going to be. Because the guy's too busy, which is fine, because now I got my eye to take care of. But I would say by October, this whole room is going to look really super good. It will be mauve, no more. Another look at the British milk tea, because I must be boring you guys to absolute death. Let me put it on again, okay? I want you to get your money's worth. But I really like this. It's growing on me. Wouldn't get it again, but it's growing on me. Yeah, one British milk tea is sufficient. It's very popular. Why, I don't know. No, it's very popular. It's nice. I like the way they did this lace front so super good. One thing I'll tell you, this does not look like a wig. Not for nothing, nobody would ever think this is a wig. So thank you for joining me on my Caliente journey today.